Hi, I'm Metal Scott, and that's Cody.
Hey.
Do you have any special names? Because I just kind of said your name this time.
No, it's fine.
All right, this time I'm not going to forget to say it early. If you want to skip all of the BS talking, there's skip times in the description below.
As
I
with
do that
every video.
every single video since I started doing it. I didn't actually go back and do it on all the old ones. So what do we have here today, Cody?
We have straight from Indonesia, or more appropriately Sweetwater in, I think, Michigan? I don't fucking know. We have the... No, yeah, a few musicians friend, that's right. The Schecter Omen 7.
7? Why, that's an interesting number.
I said 7.
Oh, so what's a 7?
7.
Does it stand for something?
No, I just misspoke and I said 7 instead of 7.
Okay, so if it were a 7, like it says, what would that mean?
It would
Something's different.
It'd have a B string.
Low B, why that's a perfect fourth to all the other strings, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is...
Shit.
So what you're saying is it would actually be just like any other string except for the high B, which is different because screw us.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad it is the way it is. I like normal guitar tuning. It makes sense.
Yeah.
If you like actually break it down.
Or else this would be F sharp.
Screw that.
F sharp. Yeah, fuck that.
So this here is the Schecter Omen 7. What is the deal with this guy? What are we looking at price range?
Price I got it for $389, which I'm kind of upset about because like 2 weeks later Sweetwater had the Demon 7, which is this guy but with upgraded pickups. They're still Schecter, but they're active pickups instead of the regular passive ones here.
Which a lot of people would argue is not an upgrade.
They sound better in my opinion.
For metal.
Now just those particular pickups sound better than these particular pickups in my opinion.
Okay.
But that one went on sale for like $350.
So it's cheaper to get the upgrade?
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay, let's talk features. We've got arch top.
Which is really nice for a guitar in this price range because they're usually flat tops.
That's rare
Yeah.
in less than 400.
Yeah. Belly cut.
A slight angle to the bolt-on.
There's a little flat piece here.
This is basically standard bolt-on.
Yeah, where you can rest your thumb. Oh, hang on, camera. Rest your thumb.
The very nice Schecter standard sort of strap buttons that are way better than normal strap buttons, but still not as efficient and good as strap locks.
Always buy strap locks.
Non-locking tuners, because what do you expect?
Yeah, it's $400.
This
less than $400.
This volute, which I'm actually a really nice, like, big fan of. It's very similar to the one on the
this one here.
On the bat bass on the 5-string Schecter I have.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent on all Schecters. It's been on multiple Hellraisers that I've had.
Volutes
that I've played. I don't think it's on the Super Shredder though.
I like volutes
I think it's flat.
for certain types of guitars. It suits them, and like it's really nice. It really helps you know when you hit the end of the fretboard when you're playing blind.
Yeah.
Which I think we play blind more than the average person, but you know when you're on stage and gigging, then it's dark a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Or you're blind from lights in your face.
That being said, no Inlays on this $400 guitar. Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have guessed. So, standard pickup configuration.
Humbucker.
Humbucker, three-way switch, volume tone.
Schecter Diamond pickups. Not the best. They're fine.
Cinematic style bridge. It's a string through, as you can see, and they've done a little bit to set intonation. Instead of having them be equal, they did a little bit of an intonation setting with the setup, which you can see really, really easily on the back. Like you can see it on the front, but it's like night and day on the back. You can tell those aren't a straight line.
At all.
And then they did the headstock the best possible way, where it's less on the heavier strings and more on the higher strings, so that there is a little bit more room here to work with. It gives you a little bit better tension, better feel on the lowest string. It makes it less floppy.
Yeah.
If there's less tuners on this side.
It's also got a kind of a nice satiny finish on the back here.
So it's got a, like, it's really smooth and fast.
I like it.
It does have kind of a cheap feel, which is something that I feel a lot when we play guitars in the lower end.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes in the higher end, and then you say why.
It depends on the guitar.
Yeah.
There's also a mild finish issue, like right here.
Oh yeah.
I'll show the camera.
Okay. Should be able to see
There's
it.
a mild finish issue like right here where it goes on top of the wood.
Yeah, you can see it on there.
But honestly, I'm not that worried about it. I think that's literally the only finish flaw on here.
Finish flaw, yes. I would say, let me see. I didn't grab a pick this time. I'll get one later.
Ta-da!
Fret ends, really well rounded. No fret sprout that I'm feeling. I'm feeling nothing. Nothing's.
Yeah.
And they're pretty well rounded. They feel really comfortable. The fretboard is mildly, I would say it's like maybe a light roll. It's not quite as sharp as a lot of Fenders. Playtest?
Playtest.
So where are we starting? Bridge pickup, distorted.
Forgot I dropped it.
So ultimately, I found that I liked the pickups a lot more than I expected to, despite
It being meh.
like we're gonna change them.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do think that if you didn't have the money to change them, or if this was like your first 7-string, this is a really good find as is.
Yeah.
You don't have to change anything except the strings, which we did not do.
Whoops. Replace your strings, kids.
Schecter's-
Even bass players.
Yeah, even bass players, unless you like the dead fretless sort of sound,
Or unless you like grimy strings
which is gross.
and rusty strings, which cut your fingers. And then you get tetanus, then you get lockjaw, then you die. Do you want to die because of your own negligence? He's signing yes.
And squeak.
I was gonna do.
Okay.
What the fuck was that? That was kind of neat.
Yeah.
So that
Clean,
means-
start with the neck and work your way down, and then we should use the TS9 on top of the bridge distortion because we forgot to do that.
Okay. Now quick, someone write that down before I forget it.
That was really, it's on recording.
Oh, yeah.
I'm digging this.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And that was middle?
Huh?
That was middle.
Well, the first one was not.
Yeah.
The second one was not, yeah. Spider hand does whatever a spider can do.
Wait, does it?
No.
It can't. So it's not venomous and it...
Cannot sling webs, no.
No, okay. Well, not all spiders can sling webs.
Well, it can dig in the ground.
Oh.
That's something a spider can do.
Does it set traps?
Only if you want me to.
I'm scared of your hand now.
I would be.
Alright. Before you give up the ghosts, let's distort it. Do a thing.
Oh, fuck.
So, any final thoughts on me?
It's good.
Me, not the guitar.
Oh. You're a good bassist. You should probably stop playing guitar.
Oh. Don't tell YouTube that. Alright, so any thoughts on the guitar?
Yeah, it's a good $400-ish guitar for a 7-string. I greatly prefer this one to the RG7, well, 7321 when I got it. Maybe the 421 is probably exactly the same.
I know it was basically between this and 7-string Jackson in the same price range.
Yeah.
It was what, $350?
Ish.
It's like the same price range.
Yeah.
And
glad I went with
I
the
think
Schecter.
personally I would have gone with the Jackson.
Yeah, but you're a weirdo.
No, yeah, but the Schecter suited you better, and honestly, in my professional opinion, because we're professionals here, obviously, we make so much money on YouTube.
The greatest amount of money.
We make so much money.
How do you think we afford all of these guitars?
So, I think, in my professional opinion,
Quote, unquote.
I would say that Schecter does a better job quality control in the lower end than almost, maybe even every other high brand that sort of competes in the general market.
Yeah.
Like the standard guitars, not custom shop stuff.
Yeah. So like the Jacksons and the Ibanez's and all that.
Like, I'd say low end, Schecter takes it every time. But I do still think I get the Jackson, just personal preference.
Yeah.
But it would be a hard choice. Yeah, so leave stuff in the comments. Let us know
what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I think, personally, this guitar, I think it's got a plastic nut. I didn't research this.
It's a Tusq nut.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then crap. Yeah, basically you only need to change the tuners. You'd want to change the tuners, I mean the pickups. You'd want to change the pickups and the tuners and put strap locks on it.
And a coil split if you want. If you want.
So, I've been Metal Scott.
I've been an itchy throat.
Thanks for watching.